Today, South Korea and Japan scrambled fighter jets after 9 Russian and Chinese military aircraft entered the Korean Air Defense Identification Zone, known as the KADIZ. This was not a simple flyby. It was a mixed formation involving long-range bombers, maritime strike aircraft, electronic intelligence platforms, and advanced fighter escorts. The joint operation lasted nearly 1 full hour and immediately raised concerns across Northeast Asia. Today, we break down what happened, which aircraft were involved, and why this incident matters. This is Vector Military. According to South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff, the formation approached from the East China Sea and entered the KADIZ without prior notification. China contributed 2 aircraft, an H-6K strategic bomber and a Y-8 or Y-9 electronic intelligence aircraft. Russia contributed 7 aircraft, 2 Tu-95 strategic bombers, 2 Tu-22M3 maritime strike bombers, and 3 Su-35 or Su-30 fighter escorts. None of these aircraft crossed into sovereign Korean airspace, but entering the ADIZ requires a military response. South Korea scrambled its F-15K Slam Eagles. Japan launched F-15J interceptors, and for nearly an hour jets from 4 nations maneuvered over contested waters. Let's examine the aircraft involved, beginning with China. First, the H-6K strategic bomber. This long-range platform can fly more than 3,500 kilometers and carries CJ-20 land attack cruise missiles with extended range capability. It serves as China's primary symbol of long-range strike power. Second, the Y-8 or Y-9 electronic intelligence aircraft. This platform maps radar networks, intercepts communications, and provides real-time surveillance for bomber formations. Its purpose is clear: to monitor how South Korea and Japan react, and to collect data on their air defense systems. Now Russia's contribution, the bulk of the formation. The Tu-95MS Bear bomber, a Cold War giant that remains one of Russia's primary nuclear and cruise missile platforms. With a range exceeding 10,000 kilometers, these aircraft routinely participate in strategic patrols across Asia and Europe. Next, the Tu-22M3 backfire bomber. Designed for maritime strike, this aircraft can reach speeds approaching Mach 2 and carries KH-22 and KH-32 anti-ship missiles, weapons built to threaten naval groups and carriers. Finally, Russia deployed 3 Su-35 or Su-30 multi-role fighters. These escorts provide air-to-air protection for the bombers, extend radar coverage, and can engage hostile aircraft if necessary. Together, these platforms represent a full-spectrum flight group: long-range strike, maritime attack, electronic surveillance, and fighter protection, all operating as a coordinated force. South Korea's response was immediate. The Republic of Korea Air Force scrambled its F-15K Slam Eagles. These powerful fighters combine American airframe design with Korean-built avionics and precision strike capability. Japan also launched its frontline interceptor, the F-15J Eagle. Equipped for rapid climb and long-endurance patrol, the F-15J remains the backbone of Japan's air policing mission. For the next hour, Korean and Japanese fighters shadowed the Russian and Chinese formation, maintaining safe distance while monitoring their trajectory and behavior. No close-range interceptions were reported. No weapons were fired. But the message was unmistakable. The joint Russian-Chinese formation eventually exited the KADIZ without further escalation. But the incident underscores a growing pattern. China and Russia have increased joint air missions since 2019. Each patrol tests regional response times, demonstrates long-range capability, and signals strategic cooperation between Beijing and Moscow. For South Korea and Japan, these flights add pressure to maintain constant readiness. For the United States, they highlight expanding coordination between 2 major competitors. This incident ended without confrontation, but as more aircraft crowd the same skies, the risks and the stakes continue to rise. This has been a detailed breakdown of the latest air encounter over Northeast Asia. For clear, factual, and equipment-focused military reporting, stay with Vector Military. Subscribe for more strategic updates and defense analysis.